Hey family, I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm HYBASIA, as well as the Creole Grill Test. How y'all doing today? No matter where you are in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome to my channel. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I appreciate and love all of you guys. If you have not subscribed, please do. It's free, y'all. The sun is shining here in Galveston, Texas. I decided to take advantage of some of the daylight by coming out here and doing a video on my new iPhone, y'all. I'm trying to get used to it. It has a cinematic feature on it. I hope it makes the video look better. It's just a test today, y'all. Just a test. And what's funny is when you move your face, the little thing moves with you, so it's focused on your face, so that's good. But guys, do you like my earrings? They're one of my favorite pairs. And even though I didn't buy this at the same time, I like this bracelet. I think you can actually wear the back for the front. I like it either way. Yeah, it looks better focused that from far away, I think, than close up. And then this one, I definitely love. Got it in Houston, Texas, believe it or not, from one of my friends. It's a craftsman, jeweler, Ogun's Force. I really love this bracelet. But anyway, y'all, as y'all know, I don't really watch regular TV because I don't like to hear lots of negative things. And most of the time, that's what people use for news. I usually watch internet shows. Lots of things on YouTube or one of the streaming services, you know, I use. Depends on what kind of movies is on and stuff like that. Y'all know I'm counting down to go to the Gambia, y'all. Yeah, time is getting closer. I'm figuring out what books to use, which not to use when I go. I don't want my bags to be overweight. So I keep eliminating books, packing them in my carry-on bag, because I don't want them to make my check bag too heavy. Y'all, I even took some fabric back that I should have left. But you know, when you're leaving stuff with people, you don't want to leave all your stuff because they got to have some space at their house for their stuff too. So I did take some things home that I'll probably be taking back and getting it made when I get back, because I really love the fabric, y'all. So I really can't put a lot of books in my check bag. But anyway, I've been thinking about subjects to talk about, and from all of the videos I've been watching, unfortunately, lately it always seems to be a strangeness about them, y'all, because instead of trying to uplift, it's always passing on negative stories, one-sided stories. And when people try to give a balance, because they seem to be on these live broadcasts, so either it's a monologue or it's a bunch of people that pretty much sound alike, or they shout out the person that's the voice of reason. So anyway, y'all, all I can say is I love my family in the United States as well as in the motherland, the diaspora, and the people on the continent. Same type people, y'all. People are the same everywhere. But it seems like people like to sensationalize stuff when they put it on social media. They have to always emphasize if the person is an African American who is taken advantage of, or somebody else, or old person was taken advantage of, when it's always two sides of every story. Maybe the person that person is taken up for might have been the predator, might have been the real predator, y'all. But we choose to demonize the weaker person sometimes, the person that has no power in the equation. If somebody is working for you and they're younger than you, you got the power dynamic, you got the upper hand. You can always fire them, or as people say, sack them. So pretty much they can do what you allow them to do. And lots of people try to manipulate with money, y'all. They know that when you go to a place where people not making that much money and you show them your money, even if it's a little bit, it seems like a lot in their money. And some people try to manipulate y'all. I remember when I was a teenager and I went to a baseball game with my friends. We didn't even watch the baseball game, y'all. It was just a social event. And I'm telling you, I wanted to buy a snow cone and I was short 10 cents. And I know some of y'all might have heard the story, but this is for the people who haven't heard the story. I was talking to my friends and I said, I need 10 cents for this to get a snow cone. And some guy that I didn't even know, who was a lot older than me, I mean a grown man, y'all. I was a teenager, a young teenager, probably 13, 14 at the most, at a kid's baseball game. And that guy, who was probably in his 20s or early 30s, told me, I'll give you 10 cents, but you gotta walk around the block with me. And I told him, for 10 cents, I gotta walk around the blank block with you. Oh man, I cussed him out, because I did cuss when I was young. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Can you imagine? He was a predator at a kid's baseball game, hanging out there with other adult men, trying to prey on young girls. And probably some of them preyed on young boys, I don't know. All I knew is he was approaching me, and I didn't like it. And I knew my first line of defense was my mouth. And so my friends pulled me away. You know, come on, Stephanie, come on, Stephanie. And of course, one of them gave me the 10 cents. We was always loaning each other money, giving each other money. But just the idea, y'all. So that's what I remember. When you don't have money, people try to manipulate you with money, even if the money is not much. But I'm sure that same guy, let him tell the story, would just say I was a low-down little girl that wanted to cuss him out, and he hadn't done anything, even though it was harassment. But you know, you have to hear both sides of the story. But I always feel a certain kind of way when people are always telling these negative stories on the person that has the least power, and especially ended with, and I had to sack her, I had to sack him. It's like you already sacked them, so why do you have to turn around and tell the story? because that person can't tell their side of the story. It's a cautionary tale, but for who? You know? Does make you seem like a better person, you know? I think it's too many scare stories out there about the people that have no power in the country. It's like, if you're leaving your country, like some of the people I know are, because they don't like their country, because they say it's too much racism, and they feel like they in prison or whatever other kind of a thing they say they feel like. And it's valid. However people feel is valid. You know, they want to move, that's them. But me, when I go to the motherland, it's because I'm doing my non-profit organization projects, y'all, HYBASIA projects. I love doing it. I love being there with my brothers and my sisters. And I hope that something I do in any small way helps even one of them to get to the next level. And I would have felt like I served my purpose. But when it's all said and done, my plan is always to come back home and enjoy my life until I be so old I can't get on the plane anymore. And then I just stay in the motherland until it's time to go to my ancestors. You know, I think they'll be happy with me to be there. And that would be my wish at 101, to just go to sleep and don't wake up right in the motherland, have a baobab tree planted on where I am, and I can become lungs of the universe. But y'all, my stories I tell, whether I'm in the United States or the motherland, is that people are the same everywhere. And I also was looking at stuff where people was having to prove their membership in a club, y'all. Yeah, a club of just being with their own people. Whether they feel like they are mixed or Creole or biracial or whatever, y'all. Because of the Ma'afa, aka enslavement, we have mixture in our DNA, be it forced from back in the day or voluntary in present day. Y'all, we are what we are. And I'm telling you, we should embrace all of our people. As long as you want to be one of us, you are. As long as I want to be one of you, I should be. I am what I am, y'all. I always let y'all know I'm Creole. The reason why? My mother raised me Creole, because she was Creole, and her mama was Creole. I wish I knew my daddy. I know he is who he was. Blessed to know that. Recently, I found out. I wished I would have gotten to know him. He was a beautiful man. Beautiful, chocolate, dark chocolate skin. I look more like him, to me anyway. But I'm definitely a merger of him and my mother put together, especially their skin colors, because my mother was high yellow, and I always had to argue with my friends from the motherland who would look at her picture and say, your mama is a white woman. And I say, my mother is not a white woman. She's black. because that was the term we was using back then. We've been black, African American, Afro-American, colored, you name it. I've embraced my Creole-ness as an adult. And even one of my friends invited me into the Facebook group, and I accepted. I even love the way Zydeco sounds, y'all. My cousin Clifton Chanel won a Grammy. And my grandmother used to say he's her first cousin and she grew up with him. But I never even appreciated Zydeco until I was an adult. But anyway, y'all, I better wrap it up because I don't want to have too much noise all the time, y'all. Or maybe I can just hold on for a second. Maybe it'll stop. Y'all know it's not scripted. But anyway, y'all, I just think that people are the same everywhere. If you treat people like you want to be treated, you'll fit in no matter if you're in the motherland or you here. The only reason why I pick places like the Gambia and Nigeria and Ghana and it's because they speak English and I speak English, and I just like to have my say, as they say, right away. I know I have to speak slower because they don't understand my southern drawl, you know. Even people from the Netherlands get a kick out of hearing me saying, "Are you from Texas?" You know, and I know they didn't say it that way because even when I'm saying how they speak, I'm saying it with a Texas accent. But you know, if somebody came from the Netherlands, they sound like that. And I can't reproduce that sound. But one of the ladies from the Netherlands was just so excited because she said I sound like the people on Dallas. And she said I was the first person she ever met from Texas. I just thought it was so funny, y'all. So anyway, as long as we know that nobody is no better than nobody else, it's not about money, it's not about where you came from, it's how people treat you. If you treat me as an equal and I treat you as an equal, that's all that's necessary. I definitely don't feel like talking down to anybody. Equality. You got an absolute equality mural in Galveston, y'all. And that's one of the things I actually believe in. Absolute equality no matter where I'm at. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna move nowhere where I'm in a minority like here. Why would I do that? Especially in the motherland. Why would I move to a area where I was in a minority again and have the same problems with how people treat me? If I'm gonna be anywhere in the motherland, I'm gonna be where I'm in the majority, y'all, and I get treated very well. I don't have any problems with customer service because people treat me very well. I be nice to them and they be nice to me. And when I come back, they remember me, y'all. They ask about my sister and everything. So anyway, y'all, I just want to say, I just feel good today. I hope the mosquitoes didn't bite me too badly. Yes, I did put on insect repellent. But you know, the best insect repellent I've found so far is the one in the Gambia. So when I'm coming back, I'm gonna bring me some more home with me because it actually works. I have to test and see if it works on Texas mosquitoes. But I do have the bitter leaf, so when I go in the house, I can put it on my mosquito bite and it'll stop the itch. Y'all, I am looking at a lizard too closely. Like the lizard looking at me while I'm looking at it. But anyway, y'all, until next time, peace, peace, power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye. Just had to let y'all see this lizard that was looking at me, y'all, before I let y'all go. I feel better recording him than him just watching me while I'm recording. Hope you enjoyed it.